What's up, y'all? It's the Normies coming at you. A little bit of Watchmen. Season 1, Episode 9. See how they fly.
Yeah.
And if you guys are wondering if we're doing a skit for the final episode, we have. And it's already online, and you've probably already watched it. And if you haven't, just go look. You know what? We'll put the link down in the description.
Yeah.
It's how we think the show should have ended. But now we're going to find out how the show actually ends.
I'm super excited for this.
I am also very excited.
I saw this was on my Watch Next on Hulu. I was like, God damn it! I'll wait till tomorrow for this. It's good, man. I actually saw an interview with the actor, I forget his name, that plays Dr. Manhattan.
Yeah.
And it was, I think, with him and Jimmy Kimmel. I don't know, one of the guys, one of the late night guys. Basically, he was just like, he had no idea he was gonna play Dr. Manhattan until like I think 2 or 3 episodes in. And whoever told him was like really, really far away from him and shit, and was just like, yeah, so you're gonna play Dr. Manhattan, and like he acted all really, really like all excited about it, but inside he was like, oh shit, I'm about to be Dr. Manhattan. Like, because you know what's entailed with being Dr. Manhattan, obviously. Yeah. And be completely butt naked on it. Yeah. You know?
I mean, that is, I mean, the nudity, I guess it's like minuscule considered to it, that you have to like act like you see everything in the same time.
Well, it's not even that, it's just the makeup on it too, man. He was completely blue. And also, he was actually, I think he was an architect.
Yep.
Originally, and then like
he was listed as an architect on Wikipedia before an actor.
Yep.
He also said his DMs were blowing up after he's butt naked on the internet, and I know how that feels, bro.
Shut up.
Been butt naked on the internet before. My DMs were just like, please get dressed. Stop.
They love bro, dude. They love him like he's killing it.
Well, I'm hoping we're gonna get more of more seasons of this show, because correct me if I'm wrong, but I heard they're gonna judge whether this gets more episodes or not based on how it's doing with the audience, which I feel like fans of it are loving it.
Except for on Rotten Tomatoes.
But
really,
where the critics are loving it.
I don't hear anyone really talking about the show. I hear everybody talking about Mandalorian, but I don't hear a whole lot of Watchmen.
We were talking about it earlier with Chris, that I feel like this show has come too soon. Like, I feel like the audience is not there yet, like on a mass scale, because we can appreciate it for what it is, and also like with our mindset and like knowing who we are and how diverse we are, we can like every one of us can take something from it. But I don't think it's like made for like general.
I also think that people are having it's competing with Mandalorian in some ways, where they don't. It's not like they share the same time slot. It's rolling. It's not like they share the same time slot, but people's time commitment, you know, people are probably like, I'm watching one series right now, and that's all it is. Yeah. You know what I mean? Instead of people like us who are watching
40-minute episodes versus 60-minute episodes.
Yeah. And it's dense. I love it. I really hope that it gets more. I do think that regardless of what happens, that it's already made its mark, that it's going to go down like in the annals of fucking dope-ass, internet, cool, fucking comic book nerd history as being... even if it just ends up being standalone, people are gonna be like, that shit was awesome, that happened, and people are like, oh, let's try to do like the Watchmen formula where we make something that's like, you know, from way back when, but we really update it, like, you know how fucking Hollywood is when they jock each other's dicks. It's gonna be. See that.
Yeah, I still believe, like, even though the show's easier to watch now, they're giving answers and stuff, but I still think that there's a pretty moderate learning curve to this show, and it would be better if people know the source material, and Watchmen is not Watchmen is not a household
it's
wild. It's New York City,
because like again, like I feel like, I don't know, man, in hindsight I kind of wish Rena stuck around. I feel like if they would have watched the last episode, they would have been like, oh
there's
fuck,
definitely
you know, like the last episode, like it just
it clicks.
It smooths everything out, from learning about Adrian to like just figuring out what the fuck was going on with Dr. Manhattan.
Well, hey, if we want to get more of this show, all of you watching right now, go on Rotten Tomatoes, vote this to the highest of the highs. Go on IMDb, give it a good score. Write some reviews. Tell your mom about it. Tell your cousins. Tell your girlfriend. Tell your side chick. Tell everybody. Watch this show. And with that said, let's get to it. Remember, this is not a market substitute. We are watching this on Hulu. You can watch it on Hulu or HBO. Do what you do. If you want to see the uncuts of this episode or see some other shows that you're watching with us, check out our Patreon. Support us on our Patreon. It helps us grow our channel. We have another channel, Normies Gaming. Check that out. Chris is playing Star Wars right now.
Yeah,
so that's really
Fallen
fun to watch.
Order.
And we do all kinds of stuff, so support us. If you don't want to do all that, just join us in the comments. Let us know what you thought about this season and what you want to see from maybe the next season. And yeah, let's get to it. Oh, and hit the like button. Hit it. Hit it right now.
Hit it.
Right now.
And comment. Let us know your theories. If this ends up on a cliffhanger, you know.
I hope. I mean, it's got to entice you for the second season, but we better get a second season.
Is with a weapon more powerful than any atomic device. That weapon
Who is this?
is fear. I,
Oh.
Mr. President.
It's True's mom.
It is, right?
Probably.
It has the same glasses.
The glasses, yeah.
Beyond.
Yeah.
Well, is she stealing from him? Oh. She's stealing jizz?
Yeah, that's kind of where it looks like.
Oh shit. You're doing it right there.
I mean, shit. I guess if you're gonna do it, why wait? Fucking Alexander.
Man, that's
Great.
a.
Fuck you, Ozymandias.
Is that a portrait of Ozymandias?
No, it's Adrian the Great, isn't it? Or Alexander the Great.
I'm sorry to bother you. I was hoping I could talk.
I don't talk to fans. I don't care how long it's taken you to get to Antarctica. Good day.
You killed 3 million people, manufactured a transdimensional being, and then teleported it to New York City.
That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
That's brilliant. Only the smartest man in the world could come up with that.
He's like, okay.
Who are you?
Well, Mr. Vite, I'm the smartest woman in the world, and I just wanted to thank you for saving it.
Would you care for some tea?
How do you decide where to drop them?
I don't decide. I wrote a randomizing algorithm. There are amateur sleuths looking for any kind of pattern.
This is truly amazing, Mr. Vite.
Wet ass spaghetti sounding squids.
You had a genius idea 20 years ago, but you're still doing the same thing. Smaller, you stop the clock, but what happens if you let it start up again?
We're right back where we left off.
Except.
Without a constant reminder of otherworldly threat, the world's superpowers would start pointing their arsenals at each other again.
What if I could make every nuclear weapon on the planet disappear?
Oh.
If that could be done, I'd have already done it.
But you're just a man, Mr. Vite.
See how they fly.
You have limitations. There is someone with no limitations. Manhattan emits a very specific radioactive frequency. I built a subspace antenna to scan the galaxy, and lo and behold, I got a ping. A few months ago, I launched a probe, and in exactly 5 years, 72 days, 9 hours, and 17 minutes, that probe will be orbiting Europa, taking photo images of the big blue cheese himself and beaming them back here to me.
What was it?
He knew that the satellite would be
No,
there.
but-
Save me.
I just need to confirm where he is before I destroy him and take his power.
Fuck. What?
If I can take his power, I can fix the world, disappear the nukes, end starvation, clean the air, all the things he should have done. I've already designed a quantum centrifuge capable of absorbing his energy,
Oh, shit.
so I can transfer it into me. I just can't afford to build the thing.
The Millennium Clock.
So, I was hoping you would stake me $42 billion,
And why would you hope that?
Bombshell.
because I'm your daughter.
I've never once had sex.
Impossible.
Why?
I've never given myself to a woman.
What?
Like Alexander the Great, I believe such hedonistic activity is a distraction from my work.
Alexander the Great. The refrigerated vault with all your vials of cum. That's behind Alexander? I'm sample 2346.
Aww.
But you can call me True.
True.
Oh,
He's like,
man.
Why were you saving your jizz?
When my parents died, I inherited wealth beyond imagining, and I gave it away. I wanted to demonstrate that I could achieve anything starting from nothing. And that is what I offer you. Nothing. And I will never call you daughter.
Well, that's what it says
Buddy,
on the fucking, yeah.
That's definitely what it says. What's happening? Is that true?
She sent the ship? Guess so.
What? So yeah, that he must have crashed when she bought that land.
Yep.
That's gotta be him.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Thinks he's fucking
he's
Superman.
all decked and ready.
I'm here.
Oh my god.
Return to your cells, sir.
Never. I will not.
Whoa, I'm sorry, what?
He's got armor on.
He caught it! He caught the bullet!
What the fuck?
He caught the bullet!
He caught it in the movie too, didn't he?
Yeah.
He caught the last thing.
But the point is, he's not supposed to have superpowers.
So are they trying to like be like, oh, this is the explanation or something?
Maybe
they live on a planet with really shitty bullets? I don't fucking know.
Why did you make me wear a mask? Because masks make men true. I had 8 years to kill. Having a worthy adversary helped keep me sane. Was I a worthy adversary? No.
Alright. I caught the explanation for the bullet then. If Adrian put this all into place, he wouldn't have gave him a gun with... It's all theater. He wouldn't have gave him a gun with you know, anything substantial.
Welcome aboard. Please prepare for launch in 5, 4.
Oh, whoa!
What?
That's hilarious.
Yeah, can I?
Right? What the fuck am I supposed to do?
Can I get in? Like,
Is this in enough?
is there a seatbelt? Is there another room? It looked bigger.
That is hilarious.
Dude, fuck that.
Gravity enabled.
Wiki.
Heating atmosphere.
Why
Oh,
do they have
shit.
windows
So
on the
like,
floor?
people are just living there now. Yep.
Son of a bitch.
To prevent dehydration, starvation, and potential insanity, please step into the chamber for
He's
preservation.
in a fucking statue. Look at how it's standing.
Yep.
He's like encased in
Place your
carbonite.
hands on your hips, please.
Fucking kidding me.
I mean,
Yeah,
they can.
Are they
They've
gonna...
got cloning baby technology, so.
Whoa.
Man, talk about some twists and fucking turns.
I was pretty surprised when the images from the probe came back. And I saw you and your message. The fact that you took the time to spell out daughter, it meant a lot to be acknowledged.
Manhattan is here on Earth.
I'm going to destroy him and absorb his power in about an hour.
Is everyone trying to kill this man?
Manhattan.
I mean,
He's here in Tulsa,
I
right?
know, but just damn.
The Millennium Clock is now activated. All blue team
My
personnel.
God, what the fuck, man?
What is going on?
I mean, I'd rather
She's gonna
Lady
use-
True have the power than the fucking supremacist.
I don't know if anybody should have the power.
Yeah, Dr. Manhattan.
Well, if you have to choose,
Yeah, this is true. This is true.
John Osterman.
if it's between the two of them.
Yeah, well, but absolute power corrupts.
Oh yeah. And she's not exactly a moral ideal either.
Yeah.
Now we have a god to kill.
Ah!
Let's roll out, shall we?
Oh my god.
Swag.
Damn, they're like a little fucking tiny halo behind her.
She has a fucking complex.
Well, no shit. Look at whose jizz she's full of. Or DNA she's full of. Would be weird. That's her dad. But you know what I mean? He's a fucking nut job. I feel like there's no way Angela and them can win. Like, I am. I don't know. Okay, Dr. Manhattan.
Unless there's just some. Oh,
Nah, he's got a trick. He's got an ace.
He left somebody in power.
If I was him, I'd be like, I don't know what kind of shit y'all are doing, but
That's
I'm
from the
out of
Millennium
here.
Clock.
Somehow,
Wait, I think they're gonna be two Manhattans. Because Lady True's gonna become one.
but they're trying to take Dr. Manhattan's
But
power
also-
to do it.
I don't
I think they have to destroy
know
Manhattan.
that they need it.
Palestine has become a widow for Egypt. It's the end, my friend. The end is nigh.
Can I haul ass and get out of here? Like,
I would too, dude.
Man, who is the CG team behind the show?
Who that? Who this? Fuck you.
Oh, remember we got Looking Glass in place still.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, shit is about to just go.
Fuck, I don't even know, dog.
It's just, oh my god.
Jesus.
Oh, yes.
Is that
Senator Keene Sr.?
He passed the Keene Act.
Never would have had him pegged as a secret racist.
Shut up. Stay cool. Don't look at me. As soon as I get a chance, I'll get us out of here.
Mirror guy?
It's the looking glass.
It's Rorschach 2.
Take the shot, goddammit.
Everybody, oh my god.
He's still alive. They just transported him here.
Oh God.
Yeah,
Is this a chamber that can hold him?
I think so. Keep him from fucking
But how's that possible?
teleporting.
You can like disassemble atoms and shit.
But I mean,
It worked. I got you. You blue fuck.
man, white supremacists always trying to cage a black man.
Adrian Veidt unleashed his monster on the world. His puppet president. He made us say sorry. Sorry for the alleged sins of those who died decades before we were born. Sorry for the...
Still won't admit to it.
All we wanted was to... But then 3 years ago, the White Knight, we sent out a bunch of our guys to get the war rolling. And it goes exactly as planned until my phone rings. It's Mike over there. He tells me he's calling from a payphone in Gila Flats, New Mexico.
I got teleported.
He got teleported. There's only one fella who can zap people wherever he wants, and it just so happens he was born in Gila Flats. Dr. Manhattan. Well, we spent the next 3 years trying to figure out how to catch little boy Blue and get his brain hopping around in time.
Get your diapers out of here.
You had to make the exact same underwear?
Right?
Yeah.
Like, you fucking
You trying to
tool.
pass as him.
Bars are made of synthetic lithium. Only way to get it is from old watch batteries. We had to melt down a zillion of them to make a cage this fucker couldn't get out of. And now,
That doesn't make any sense to me. He can like he can do anything.
But you know, he works with like they can use science against them. They just needed the right science, and they figured out that it's something in lithium.
Like, disassemble atoms. Like I don't know. This is where I'm like, really? They built a cage that can hold them?
Whatever you think is gonna happen when you turn this thing on, it's not gonna happen.
and how do you even know what we're doing here?
Because Lady True knows. However long you've been planning your shit, she's been planning hers longer. True just told me an hour ago that you were gonna try this and that she was gonna stop you.
If she wants to stop me, where the hell is she?
I mean, you're using her technology,
She's all over
you
your
fucking
console.
idiot.
If you flip that switch, it's only because she wants you to flip it.
Angela, I'm gonna squeeze your man like a grape and drink him all up. You can either watch me do it, or I can have my guys put you down like the black bitch you are to spare you the misery.
Shoot this motherfucker now.
And then what?
Shoot him.
I mean, they're all like, they'll just put somebody new in the chamber. They got to figure out how to stop it. And if they shoot them now, they'll all be dead. Well, I hope something terrible happens to King. What? They're all outside? What? Oh, they are all outside.
Yep.
Yeah, teleported.
Yep.
Lady True's about to take
Lady True is a fucking... What?
I wasn't expecting you. I'm so sorry you have to see this.
What's happening?
I'm fulfilling my promise to your grandfather. He gave me your husband, and I'm giving him justice. May I have your attention, please?
I just want to
Ears
say,
are probably still ringing.
you bitches got.
Hey, where's Senator Keene?
Oh God.
He's in the chamber, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Please tell me.
Is he in there?
No, she's just like, he's like a fucking...
Let's let him out.
Yep.
Lol.
Catching Dr. Manhattan.
See, like it's seeping under the floor. How secure is that?
Absorbing atomic energy without filtering it first, it's gonna pop you like a water balloon every time. Do you have that paper Mr. Reeves gave me? You represent the senior leadership of Cyclops, an organization that has terrorized and victimized men, women, and children of color for a century. The site of the Greenwood Massacre of 1921.
Oh, God.
You have plundered and pillaged and murdered in the name of white supremacy. Your crimes.
Just do it.
No, you gotta hear it all.
We don't want to hear your little speech. You're gonna kill us, right?
Oh yeah, of course I am.
What? It's just not hitting you guys? Dumbasses.
What are they gonna get? Lasers? Exploded? Dusted? Ah.
You saved them.
He's tired of this shit. Now you're Aunt fucking Arctica.
This is my office.
Why the fuck would he send us to your office?
To save the day, of course.
Where did
Janie, what's up? Are you cold? I can raise the temperature.
My father!
What's up? Are you cold? I can raise the temperature.
As far as I know, there is no situation in Afghanistan currently requiring my attention.
You think I need an audience for this? I don't.
Wait.
Okay.
Yeah, why is he saying old shit?
He's talking to, I think he's low-key giving Angela what she needs to hear.
The cage is affecting me. It's hard to be present.
You sent them somewhere to help?
Yes,
Then why didn't you send me?
because I don't want to be alone when I die.
Oh, it's like when he was trapped in the thing originally, and his girlfriend left him. She was like, I can't watch this, John.
Yeah, nuts.
Tulsa, Oklahoma, is that where we just worked? When's the last time there was an extra-dimensional
Gonna
incursion?
rain squids on them?
3 weeks ago.
He's like, fucking
This is where you sent it from. The big one?
You told him.
I didn't say shit.
You knew? Did they tell everybody in the FBI?
You work for the FBI.
I'm their top vigilante hunter.
You slaughtered half of New York.
I saved humanity, you ignorant hayseed.
Shut up.
What is this man doing?
He's gonna make it rain on this fucking experiment. Throw it all off.
Oh my god.
Angela, it's almost time.
I can't hold myself together.
You have to try. Where are you?
I'm in every moment. We were together all at once. I love you, Angela.
Reruns. I'll show her a goddamn rerun if I freeze them before transport.
Cool.
It'll be like firing a Gatling gun from the heavens.
Do you think we'll really be able to save John?
Oh, I'm sure John's dead already. While her precious quantum centrifuge prepares his energy for transfer.
Transfer
into what? Into a most worthy adversary.
What's she gonna do with this power once she's got it?
She claims she's gonna fix the world. How do you know she won't? Because she is clearly a raging narcissist whose ambition knows no limits. Anyone who seeks to attain the power of a god must be prevented at all costs from attaining it. But believe me, that girl will not rest until she has us all prostrate before her, kissing her tiny blue feet.
Oh man, I don't want her to get it, but as a villain, I kind of want her to get it.
Ultras takes one to know one. Everyone and everything within 5 square blocks is about to be obliterated. I hope there's no one down there you care about.
Oh my god.
Angela is like right there. Listen, Dr. Manhattan was standing on water and he said, I am doing this so that you remember something later. Like, this is
important for later.
Yes.
And he was making breakfast afterwards.
Yeah, man.
The eggs again.
You need to run right now. Get inside. They're coming any second.
Where are you?
They're coming from the sky.
See how they fly.
Oh my god. What?
Frozen explode from the sky.
Yep. Like bullets. Get the fuck out of there. Oh, God.
Oh, that was everybody.
No, not the scare.
Get the lid.
Here we go.
Jeez.
Go.
Fucking shit. This is
nuts.
Dreamland Theater's gonna save her.
This is nuts.
This is where young grandpa was at when the...
Oh, he's there?
Well, shit, he's still there.
Is he gone?
He's gone.
About her. Is she gone too?
Her too.
Making the deal with her was his idea.
He knew he was going to die.
And I was sitting in this exact spot almost 100 years ago. Last thing I saw before my world ended was Bass Reeves, the black marshal of Oklahoma. Trust in the law, he said. And I did. So I took his name out of Tulsa Burn. He was my hero. Then I realized there was a reason Bass Reeves hid his face. When I put it on, you felt what I felt?
Anger.
And that's what I thought too. It was fear and hurt. He wanted me to give him up. He told me you tried to save him, but this was the way it had to be. You can't make an omelet without breaking a couple of eggs.
Eggs, omelet, breakfast.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
That's just something he said when we met way back then. He said you would understand when the time was right.
It kind of feels like Doctor Who sometimes. Oh.
She'll come back to the eggs.
She was buried in the ice. I had to tinker a bit to get her up and
Oh,
running.
shit.
It's been a hoot.
You killed 3 million people, Adrian. You're under arrest.
That's funny.
I'm not joking.
You have no proof.
I do. This is your
But
confession.
didn't she already know it?
Well, I suppose the FBI is going to arrest the president, too?
Sure. Why not?
Because the world will end.
People keep saying that, but it never seems to happen. People change, Adrian. At least some of us do.
I was just about to be like, I don't know if I leave Adrian back here with all the gadgets and shit.
I saved mankind again, and you have the audacity of...
Yep.
That guy talks too much.
He surely fucking does.
I love that he's about to go back to prison.
Jesus.
Good. Fucking good.
Damn, man. Shit, bro, you saved the world.
That'll get you off. You still killed 3 million motherfucking people.
Plus more.
You super Hitler. Like,
plus more in this 5-block radius. He just killed so many more people.
Yeah, he did.
He was a good man. I'm sorry he's gone. But considering what you could do, you could have done more.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody has
like no one's here to
any
disagree
authority
with
to
that.
judge. No. Because I'll talk about it more.
Watch the eggs.
It's like that magic trick that he did.
So that's the thing you can do. Give someone your powers. So you can put them in this egg, and if I ate it, I could walk on water.
Theoretically, yes.
Remember? Standing on the pool.
She ate it. She's gonna try.
So would you have cooked it or just yolk the whole
or
boy?
she's already had it at some point. Like,
No, you think she's been.
oh no,
giving
no,
it to
she's
her
got the
for-
egg with her still.
No, she throws it away, man.
Yeah, 50-50, I'm with you.
Yeah, she throw it away and be like, fuck this. No one deserves this power. If it was me, I would have eaten that shit. Fucking.
Oh, she should eat it. Do it for season 2. Thank you. We
God.
all want season 2.
Normies do a raw egg challenge 2020.
That is disgusting.
I think you just kind of let it slide back, but it's got to taste awful.
I am the walrus.
Cuckoo-cuckoo. I am the Eggman.
They're not gonna fucking show us. I swear. I swear. I swear.
No!
off based off of the lyrics that it totally worked out.
Oh my god.
See how they fly. I am the Eggman.
Bruv.
Bro, you know it worked. Manhattan said it. The song starts off with I am him and he is me and we are all come together. Fuck that noise. She's got the powers.
Oh, wow. Man, if we don't get more of this show, I'm gonna be very upset. Man, if we don't get a season 2, I'm going to be very upset.
Yeah, that was really good.
Just talk.
Fuck.
I mean, so like, I'm not gonna lie. If it did not, if this series does not continue, it could end like this and it'll be fine.
Yeah. I think that's why they wrote it like this, because they literally didn't know, they don't know if they're gonna get any more, so it had to have some kind of finality to it.
My body needs it.
I am super curious as like to how the world like responds to all of this, you know, after it's happened.
I am so glad that the fucking governor melted into a bloody goo.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Okay.
Right? And all the other races were just fucking
Obliterated.
We don't want to hear your speech. I'm like, you're gonna have to hear the speech. That's half of the thing here.
Yeah.
I know you're gonna die afterwards, but I really need to get this off my chest towards you.
I'd have shot that one lady just to be like, okay, I'm gonna finish this.
Right, eat a dick, fuck you. I know you don't want to be lectured to, so that's the best part about it, is that I'm gonna lecture to you, bitch ass.
And it didn't hit any of them until she was like, you're gonna kill us, aren't you? And they're literally,
Oh. they literally think that they're so above the law. They're like, yeah, we can be like racist out in the open and like nothing bad's gonna happen. Yeah, you motherfuckers gonna get got. That's what's gonna happen.
wow. Okay, well, I think the world is gonna respond to, another squid massacre happened. So at least that'll keep the powers in check.
Yeah.
As far as like they're concerned with that side of the story, but of course they're gonna find True's rubble and
Oh, this is his dark material.
Yeah.
They're gonna find Lady True's technology and stuff.
Fuck yeah.
I mean, I think she only had 1 millennium clock and.
But even like she was
like,
pumped.
You think they find like sketches?
No, I'm not saying to rebuild it, but they're just gonna
like all of her technology. The government's gonna repurpose
the
it.
elephants and shit.
Yeah, like all of that, the memory stuff, like all of the things that she had as a private company is gonna revert to the government, and then if Adrian actually gets,
is still alive.
Okay, so then maybe it reverts to her, but I don't know if she's even of age to be able to take the company. But if Adrian is still alive, if Adrian actually goes to prison too, like all of his assets will be captured in Antarctica, like the U.S. government would be like,
yeah, that's why I need season 2 for that, because
or whoever gets to it first, because Antarctica belongs to nobody.
And Ozymandias will likely go to a special prison, the same one Night Owl 2 is in. And he'll probably meet Night Owl 2 in prison and be like, hey!
Hey! And that was really, really dope how they got about Night Owl's
But like
the ship.
Yeah.
That's gonna be like a public hearing when they're processing Ozymandias.
Yeah.
So like everybody's gonna find out about the squid. Like this is gonna become.
It would become
like for what they believe for like 20 plus years will be revealed as a hoax.
So we're back to that question then. We're back to
and a fucking false flag.
Do you keep it a secret or
inherently,
do you let it slide?
Inherently, this makes the 7th Cavalry
right.
fucking right. It makes them heroes who died for a good cause.
Oh Lord.
Because they were defending the truth.
Well, that's what Lori and
Looking Glass, they got a long ass flight back to humanity from Antarctica, so we're gonna see if in it they finally figure out like, oh shit, are we still gonna do this? But Lori's so like gung ho about it that I imagine she just does it anyway.
Oy, this was a crazy episode. All right, so let's talk about like maybe from like beginning to end, like the stuff when he was back on Io, and like he killed the original Adam guy.
Yeah. Mr. Phillips, and he was like, that's what I was saying. So, all right, if you remember earlier, way back when they were like, they can't be violent. Like, Dr. Manhattan's like, I made a world that's like peaceful. Like, these people don't have violence in them. And so, every time, like, that's why they were able to put him in jail. That's why they just threw tomatoes at him. That's why they were just humiliating him. He couldn't escape, so he had to give himself this narrative and all of that, right? So then, in the end, when he shoots him, it would have been a non-lethal bullet. Like he's just playing it all. It's theater. It's always been theater to him. He's been doing theater from the get-go.
I feel like that was just like a cheeky way.
Oh no, it 100% was.
It was like, we have him in the movies.
But like this one has enough explanation behind it that you're like, well, he's not a fucking superhero.
Yeah.
Which is dope.
Yeah.
Okay, and then what happened?
He basically escapes, and then he finds out. We find out that Lady True's his daughter. which was a really nice little twist. I mean, I felt like it was nice. I didn't expect any of that to happen, but when it happened, I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. I'm like, all right, that even makes more sense.
And it's interesting how Lady True is his daughter.
Yeah.
Also, Adrian, I know that you're not into having sex, but you've been saving all of your semen for what I can only assume is like your legacy project or some shit, but it's like, and it was called like Untie, like he had his tubes tied or some shit. That's just what I thought of when it was like, and then retie. It's so fucking weird. But like, with that, like I really wonder what his plan was for that, because it's a lot. Like it's a lot, enough to make a lot of Adrian babies, and if one of his kids turns out to be on the same level as him, you know what I mean?
True.
Which way do you mean that? Like that is the person true, or
No, I mean, it was true.
A fact.
No. True was that person.
Yes, that is true. So it just with that, like, then all of his semen is like, that's a bad thing to keep around, man. Especially if it's all still worth something. Like that dude's fucking. He doesn't need to have any kids. He's a fucking nutball.
I'm Adrian Veidt. I've saved the world twice.
He's so fucking grumpy.
Right?
It's like perfect casting.
Yeah. And then the whole, you know, the way you talked to her was like, no, you don't get nothing. I won't even call you daughter.
And he only did it when he actually fucking needed her. And all right, so when he's getting frozen in gold, because we were like, oh, he's in that statue. I thought that was just like, I was like, oh, hell yeah, bro. But then like it's happening, and I'm like, this is the weirdest fucking shit. But also, we've already seen a fucking lady getting memories fixed from an elephant. So like, by the time we get to this point in the show, where I think this is kind of one of the weirdest episodes, even though I know there's other weird imagery, this one is like, because all the other ones take like these like small leaps, right? Small leaps. This one is like, all right, they're like, we have to throw all the big leaps in there, and it has to be believable. But by the time we get to this point, so much random ass ridiculous shit has happened in this universe that it's all like, I can concede to that.
How
It's
long
fucking
do you
gonna happen.
think Lady True kept him in that statue? Because I'm pretty sure that when we saw him in like the garden on display, I feel like that was him.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, that was him.
So like she got him from that house property that she bought.
She was
then she got him there. She kept him on display until an hour before the Millennium Clock.
She was probably waiting till the Millennium Clock was like finished constructing.
Yeah. We need to see. I need to rewatch that episode to remember it. I did want to bring this up though. So you know how this is parallels of like, you know, supposed to be parallels of different superhero stories, right? And Dr. Manhattan reminds me of Superman. I know that he's actually based off of a different hero that isn't Superman. But just with him being so all-powerful and there's essentially nothing he can do. But he's got his few weaknesses like tachyons and shit like that. And like they can use science against him. But the death of Superman is a thing that happens in comic books all the fucking time. And like Superman never stays dead.
Yeah.
So like I really don't, like, in my mind, based off of all this and based off of all how the show just ended and with the song, like there's no way that Dr. Manhattan doesn't still continue to live on, right?
Yeah. Well,
like with Dr. Manhattan.
Angela, I mean, like they'll probably go in that direction.
I mean, I figured.
And I mean, she might be smart enough to be able to figure out technology to bring him back or put his essence in another actual body again. Like he's already been in what is about to be 3 different bodies. So as long as they can keep finding bodies for him, he can just keep being around.
Back like that?
No.
Probably not. I think he was obliterated in the snow 30 years ago.
I can dream.
He's been eaten and shitting out by penguins multiple times.
Should just adopt Rorschach too, because he's straight up like as soon as he got to Antarctica, he was like, "You fucking lied, holy shit!"
Right? He's like, "What the fuck?"
And then he hit him over the head and like fucking.
So what? In hindsight, like seeing how the storytelling was done in the show, it's almost like Dr. Manhattan. Like the timelines were so like moments were so cherry picked from like, nothing was like in order really, and that it's really cool storytelling. Fucking Lindelof and Team are just they're good writers. However, I will say this episode just lost me in 2 specific instances, and one of them can probably be explained. Somebody explained the science to me, but it wasn't believable to me that a cage stops Dr. Manhattan. The man can like
it was
disassemble
emitting the achions.
Okay. Well, I'm not aware of that part, so that I don't know. It kind of lost me there, but I guess that makes sense. But then the squids raining down, going through True's machine, destroying metal, busting her hand, and then Angela walks away with like a plastic container.
So she saw the top of that lid was like getting hit. I mean, it could just be like armor. Like you don't know how thin the metal is that it's going through. You know what I mean? If it's thick enough plastic, it could take a hit.
minor things. It didn't throw.
Yeah, because I was thinking about that too.
Me.
But also, if they're being frozen, like maybe his process isn't perfect. They're not all coming down. Because some of them were just hitting and being like, bloop. But other ones, it's like, you know, like raindrops are all different sizes.
Yeah.
And so.
Yeah, minor things. It didn't like throw me out of the experience. But I was just like, all right. But yeah, no. Otherwise, a very fucking good episode. Very good finale. Please give us more. Please. Give us the season.
I do like it when sci-fi and like comic books or whatever does a they essentially give. All right, so like the massacre was a thing and it happened in real life, right? And there's probably never going to be any retribution for it, but. Fucking Hooded Justice was like, I've been around for 100 years to get some kind of retribution. It's like it's like when I watch like Django Unchained, I'm like, man, I know shit like that didn't happen, but it'd be really fucking awesome if it did. Yeah. Like I see this, I'm like, I know shit like that's not gonna happen, but it'd really be fucking awesome if somebody could round up like the head leaders of like the KKK and some fucking neo-Nazis and just fucking disintegrate them. Like I would really be happy for some shit like that.
Nice. That'd be a pay-per-view event.
Hunger Games. I'm fucked up. I'd probably watch.
Man.
Oh man!
But like them complaining about like first they took our guns away.
Yep.
And then they want us to apologize for a thing we didn't do.
Oh, that was the other thing
like,
too.
Come on.
That was hilarious. That was the first thing he said. First they took our guns.
He wouldn't admit though. He said for our alleged atrocities. It's like, bro, all the way here to the 9th degree, to end of the game. Still can't. You still not. That's like.
Still can't do it.
Even in their final moments, they were all shitty racists still.
What I wanted to mention though is there was a program on NPR that we listened to on our car ride where it was talking about this nonprofit that gets people together who are like who have been or either victims or were part of an extremist group. Mm-hmm. And so there was a guy from like an ex KKK member with like an ex member of ISIS, like talking together about how they like kind of fell victim for the propaganda. And they were there for like years, sometimes like 20 plus years.
Wow.
And how like it's hard to like leave a hate group and like they kind of like built this whole network of like this nonprofit built a whole network of people who like have been part of the group and they are not part of it anymore and they kind of like talk about it. It's super interesting. But like it took 20 fucking years, but even after that, there are some people who can like step out of it and like, you know, learn from it. But apparently there are people like him too who are just like, I will fucking die on this hill.
I mean, if you build your whole entire identity off of hating motherfuckers, like you can't, because to be like, all right, maybe I was wrong, that's to be like, I, at my core of who I am as a person, has just been wrong. Like, can't do that shit easy. You'd rather get fucking disintegrated.
So, how fucked up must it have been for Lori to see, like, Dr. Manhattan after all that time?
Right?
Yeah. After all that time, and then...
And as Cal, she was fucking thirsty
She's
for Cal.
been tied for the last 3 episodes. It's like, get somebody, please.
I feel so bad for her, man.
There's Dr. Manhattan, and he's gone.
Yeah, she's been around with that dude from like the get-go, and like, you know, everything happens obviously, and then
their relationship was never going to last.
Yeah,
but it seems like everybody he was with, like the first girl and Angela Abar seemed to be his strongest.
Yeah. I mean, oh my god.
Like the very, very first one, the one that
Lori was more like a fling. Because he met her while he was with his first girlfriend, and she was 16 when they met.
Yeah.
It was kind of like
a little fucked up.
Yeah. So does anybody else have any other concrete points?
Hey guys, our card was full because it was just so lit. And,
we talked about
it was lit, fam. So let's wrap it up.
One last point. I really, really liked that moment where like Dr. Manhattan was dying and he was like saying, "I'm experiencing all of our moments at once."
Yeah.
That shit was like very human, and he turned into a human last minute, and he was like, "I love you, Angela," and then he fucking went.
Yeah.
That was really, really fucking well done. I just also want to say I love how the show does these little things where like they like the Dr. M thing you notice.
Yeah.
Shit like that. The show is like very subtle with it. He just gives you those answers. You just have to like kind of look at the screen for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Let's see what happens.
I like that scene too with Dr. Manhattan because he started saying like lines from the comics and I was like, what the fuck? Like, why is he? So yeah,
it was a cool note shit.
That was cool. I think that is all the things. What?
I just wanted to say that I think that, you know, before you die, you relive your life and he has kind of been reliving his life constantly.
Yeah.
But maybe when he was actually dying, he just kind of became selective about it. That's why he went.
He was like, I'm in all the moments.
Yeah.
He
was able to do the reverse of what we would do when we die.
I just want to say, really enjoyed this. I really hope down in the comments we can have some thick ass discussions about it. I don't know if we're gonna get a season 2. If we don't, I'm happy with this. I want a season 2, but if we don't get one, this is gonna be good. I don't know, man. It's such a good show. I'm gonna have to rewatch it again and do some deep dives. This was fucking very exciting, very awesome.
HBO, even if the numbers aren't there, you can afford it.
Please.
They'll get there. We'll get them there. We'll get them there. We'll get it there. Give us a season 2. Start filming. Lindelof. Make
it. Explain Loopman.
Make it. Yeah.
We explain Loopman.
Literally never brought it up again. They literally did not.
It's gonna be on the Pedia. We have to go read the Pedia.
Okay, that's the only reason why I think that maybe there should be only one season, because that will just live
forever.
Just forever. Be like, you guys remember that one fucking scene that they just never explained?
Go down into the description, guys. Watch our Loopman skit. Watch it.
Hey. Bye.
Thank you all so much for checking out these reactions of Watchmen with the Normies. Find us on Patreon for uncut reactions, and look for links in the description for our live gaming channel, merch, and Discord. Shout out to our super patrons, Luis, Joe, Nasser, NYR Fan, Smoke'em, Ruby, Christian, Sean, Allison, Edward, Neko, Flowerhouse, Kelly, and Keyboard Junkie. We'll see you next time.